Alright guys, so we have a bunch of details to cover about Mortal Kombat 1. I know I'm a little behind on these, but I want to get them out to you guys just in case some of you may have missed them. Now I have to warn you guys, some of these are leaks, but they are actually significant because they ended up being true, and some of the information has already been confirmed. Everyone at this point knows the Thinny. He was the main individual that data mined Mortal Kombat 11 and was able to find in-game files labeled with upcoming DLC characters, source material, and game data. Now it appears we have a couple more individuals that have gained huge credibility in a very short amount of time. This leak was brought to light by the Thinny himself in this tweet. In the tweet he mentions the leaks from two of those individuals. One was information about the MK1 gameplay reveal that took place during Summer Game Fest, and the other was a leaked section of the script from the game's story campaign. The first individual goes by the name of Fate Unknown, and this is what they posted about the Summer Game Fest gameplay reveal. Enjoy Kenshi today. He is a member of the Yakuza with heavy tattoos. You see them on his hands, and is not yet blind. He then continues on to say, no more 3D characters revealed today, but you'll also see Johnny and a look at some stages. For example, Johnny Cage's mansion where Johnny and Kenshi fight. But in general, expect to see Li Mei soon. Mind you, all of this information was leaked hours before the actual gameplay trailer was showcased. This info couldn't be any more accurate. I mean, Fate Unknown even got the details about Kenshi having tattoos on his hands correctly. The next leaker goes by the name of R00000R. For the sake of not repeating all those zeros, I'm just gonna call him R0R. Well, R0R leaked this script about MK1's story. I'm not going to lie, when I first read this, I immediately thought it was BS. Evil combat kids get cut down by Titan Katana, and Shang Tsung is still a Titan as well? And who's, quote, the protagonist? Is this going to be another descendant of Apep type of deal, where we play as a nameless protagonist? Just a lot of odd story choices, but then again, this is only a very small portion of MK1's massive story mode. So we'll pump the brakes a bit until we see the final product. But that's not all. There is also a third individual by the name of Mark TDW who has gathered all of the information available from both R0R and Fate Unknown alongside with some information from his own sources and compiled a pretty extensive list of details about Mortal Kombat 1. Here's everything Mark has compiled up to this day. There will be no crypt unlike previous games, and this has been confirmed by Ed Boon himself in his interview with PlayStation Blog. The crypt will be replaced with a whole new system for unlocks. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. Let's continue. There will be no newly created characters for MK1, only OG characters. We'll talk about this more a little bit later. Combat kids, which include Jacky, Cassie, Takeda, and Kung Jin, will not be making a return in any playable form, at least in the base roster. Mark also confirms that R0R's story leak is legitimate. Li Mei will be playable in the game, and 3D era fans will be shown some love this time around with more 3D era playable characters. With these details, there was also a list included of 19 characters that have seemingly been confirmed by all these sources in one way or another. Now again, this list was essentially created by process of elimination, and no one on this list other than the characters that have already been confirmed by NetherRealm Studios is guaranteed to be making a return. So as always, take this list with a grain of salt, but here is the list anyway. It seems like every Mortal Kombat fan will have a choice here. It looks like there is a good selection of classic, 3D, and modern era characters. However, that is not all. A lot of you guys mentioned in my last video a Reddit user by the name of Diamond Vision, and you guys talked about how he has leaked the entirety of the Mortal Kombat 1 base roster. Here is the list of characters from Diamond Vision. When compared to ROR's leaked roster, you guys can see that the characters are essentially the exact same, with the exception of a few like General Shao, Baraka, Garrus, and Rain. Diamond Vision's leaked base roster also has Ermac and Quan listed. Those two characters were leaked by Amazon Italy's MK1 listing a while back along with Takeda to be DLC characters, but it looks like on Diamond Vision's list they are going to be base roster characters. And both of these character lists come from very credible sources and seem very legitimate, again with a great variety of classic 3D and modern era characters. And one thing a lot of you guys are mentioning as well is the fact that none of these leaked rosters have a newly created character. This is true. Normally NRS does include a new character or characters with each game. Well, this is what Ed Boon had to say in an interview with Warner Play about new characters being in the game.
And tell me, will you have any new character in franchise?
In this game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
But I can't disclose of it right now because we're going to be telling more of our story. But
you
yeah,
have the new character.
Yes.
Right.
Ed seemingly confirms that there will be new characters, but he can't disclose anything yet because they will be, quote, telling more of the story. Take that how you will, but to me it sounds like the new character won't be on the base roster and will be joining the roster later on down the line after a certain section of the story mode is complete, or maybe in the part 2 of the story if they end up going that route. It could even possibly be the protagonist character that was leaked in the main script. But there you have it, those are essentially all of the details and leaks from credible sources about Mortal Kombat 1. And I do want to say I appreciate you guys always giving me feedback in my videos and letting me know that some news is kind of old, but it seems like a majority of you guys don't know about some of these leaks and details surrounding this game, so I want to make sure that I get this information out to you. As always, I am curious to hear what you guys have to say. Do these leaked rosters seem like they can be legitimate? And also, I really want to know what you guys think about this whole story script with the Combat Kids and Titan Kitana and Titan Shang Tsung. Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video or found it informative, consider leaving a like, it really helps the channel out. For more content on Mortal Kombat and other video game news, leaks, and updates, subscribe to the channel as well. Till next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.